Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in at the 3 slot. Lillard and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
Suggs against Jackson. And then Carter with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Lillard. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Outside for Jackson. That 3 off the mark.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Look, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches and jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
We did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
And it's Lillard missing. The Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Carter sets the pick for Caldwell Pope over Jackson. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Lillard, the pass to Prince. And Prince with the jam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And Lillard kicks to Portis. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Yeah, that's outstanding. Tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead this team.
Banchero, a screen on Lillard. Drills the 3-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Lillard misses. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And it's Wagner missing. Milwaukee in the lead. And here is Antetokounmpo. Jackson has the open look. Good on the triple.
And there's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Now, here's Suggs. Fires from deep. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What's the news, David?
Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. The coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Second team foul.
1:05 left in the first quarter. Outside for Jackson. Outside Portis. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Portis has got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Suggs dishes to Banchero. Pass to Carter. Caldwell Pope on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. No problems knocking that one down. Lillard's got his second basket of the game.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
Now, here's Suggs. Hasn't made one yet. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Banchero a screen on Lillard. Caldwell Pope for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
They've got Jackson. Antetokounmpo out there with Portis. Then there's Prince. And it's Lillard in at the 1. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
Oh, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss. And then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
Pass to Wagner. Banchero a screen for Wagner. His 3-pointers off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 8. Lillard, right side, out to the right wing. For 3, Portis. Orlando grabs the miss. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals. Closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
Suggs in the corner. Stolen by Prince. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And that's Prince. That time on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Prince has got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks. Suggs kicks to Wagner. Carter with a screen on Prince. Wagner passes to Suggs. Now Carter. Good ball movement here by the Magic. There's Wagner with the 3. Another miss by Orlando. Bucks leading by 11. Giannis passes to Jackson. Here is Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Prince. Kicks it out to Lillard. Shot clock at 3. Fires at the elbow. Carter pulls it in. The Magic trail by 11. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Carter with a screen on Lillard. For three, Caldwell Pope. A three-pointer is right on target. Caldwell Pope's got 12.
And not the first time we've seen this. When KCP's confident, when he's in rhythm, he can fill it up with the best of it.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Bucks lead by 11.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Carter down low. Antetokounmpo defending. 5 to shoot. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points in the quarter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. That one wide left.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Magic trail by 13. Here's Suggs. Scoreless thus far. On the wing, Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Lillard against Banchero. Jackson.
And this is where Banchero needs to keep improving. Good to see him working hard on D.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Prince in the corner. Milwaukee, no good that time either. No good on the shot. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Bucks lead by 13. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Black. Isaac out there with Wagner. Then there's Harris. And it's De Silva in at the 3, the small forward. Isaac a screen on Green. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin. And I think 2 things. Number 1, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players, so you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
Kuzma finds Trent. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
Here's Black, guarded by Green. Black, no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Milwaukee. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. From deep. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Well, Orlando shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings.
And Isaac is, really breathtaking in transition. A long-legged forward who just devastates the defense with his speed.
Working his way from scout to head coach, Jamal Mosley was a longtime assistant under Rick Carlisle. He has paid his dues, Coach.
Yeah, and Kevin, I really admire the guys that put in the time, as you say, pay their dues and get themselves ready for when they get the opportunity. There's a lot of outstanding younger coaches in this league, and Jamal Mosley's as good as any of them.
Yep, I would agree. Left block shot on the way. Count that one from Isaac. Isaac's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Isaac showing how skilled he is on the block. Feels like no one can stop him.
They kick it out to Green. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Trent with the wide open look. And the three off target. Lopez with the steal. Trent outside. Lopez sets a screen for Trent. Pass to Green. Kuzma kicks to Trent. Back to Kuzma. Here's Lopez. 4 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. From deep, Trent. And it's Wagner with the rebound. The Magic trail by 17.
The third, 2 minutes.
Harris outside. No good on the three. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Black dishes to Harris. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Bucks leading by 19. Green, the pass to Trent. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Trent's got 5 points so far.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And that's a move Isaac mastered early in his career. He draws a lot of fouls with that up fake. Always gets guys to bite on.
Good on the second free throw. Although they were eliminated in the first round, last season was a success stand for the Magic.
It sure was, Kevin. I don't think many people had them even making the playoffs, but they fought hard, pushed the Cavs to 7 games, and gained valuable playoff experience.
The Magic trail by 20. And here's Harris from the arc. Isaac kicks to Harris. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Shot clock at 6. Connects from three-point range. Harris has got 4 this quarter.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Porter passes to Green. High post Lopez. From deep, Trent knocks down the three ball. Trent's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Bucks.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good for Porter.
Jonathan Isaac. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
No good on the second free throw. The Magic trail by 18. Here's Suggs. Tries to save it. Off target with his three. Now the Bucks moving it up. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Number 0. Damian Lillard.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Suggs. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Milwaukee with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And there's Jackson. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Portis in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Suggs finds Caldwell Pope. Takes a 3. They get it back. Carter, the pass to Banchero. Now, here's Wagner. Another miss by Orlando.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spill, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Clock at 6. Caldwell Pope dishes to Banchero. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Antetokounmpo. Prince, the pass to Lillard. And here is Prince. Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Lillard outside. Banchero against Portis. Antetokounmpo kicks to Portis. Back to Giannis.
2 minutes remaining.
For 3.
2 minutes.
Now here's Lillard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs.
Third personal
And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Giannis dishes to Jackson. It's Prince on the wing. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Prince has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Bucks. Pass to Wagner. Lets it go from deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Portis. Back to Antetokounmpo. Prince kicks to Antetokounmpo. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Giannis has got 4 points this quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Milwaukee.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And it's Banchero missing. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Prince, that's for 2. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
So it's the Bucks now. Lillard with it. Picked up by Suggs. And Lillard throws it down.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The drive by Giannis. Rebound by the Magic. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Suggs missing. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Banked in off the glass.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Misses the wing J. Lillard from deep three-point land. No good. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They've won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have...
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony.
teams are known for their scoring, Clark.
For sure, and we could actually just unplug the shot clock. Come on now. There's not going to be anywhere close to a shot clock violation in this one. This one's going to be entertaining and fun for all of them.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal.
First team foul. At the line for the Bucks.
Worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Back to Toppin.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Siakam.
Really good contest by Portis. Staying connected there.
Siakam, no good. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Halliburton finds Turner. He buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Bucks have gone 1 for 3 so far. All right, let's go to Allie LaForce now, who spoke with Doc Rivers.
I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton, and Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Toppin, a screen on Jackson. Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. Giannis with the rebound. The Bucks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here he goes.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Halliburton, no good. The Bucks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Lillard. And he makes it on the layup.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Halliburton goes. Count it.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
He takes it in. And the dunk by Lillard.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Toppin passes to Halliburton. Banked it in off the glass. Halliburton's gotten his second bucket of the game.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
And he makes it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Siakam with a screen on Jackson. Halliburton finds Siakam. And a miss there on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Halliburton against Lillard. Fires at the elbow. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Turner, no good.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Oh, stolen by Lillard. Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by Toppin.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Bucks. On the glass, he was an absolute... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Bobby Portis out there with Jackson. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Antetokounmpo in at center, filling out the middle. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Out to Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Siakam pulls down the board. Pacers trail by 11. Pass to Toppin. Now here's Turner. Antetokounmpo covering. Halliburton against Lillard. Three-pointer. And Halliburton with the basket. And the assist by Turner. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Well, Clark, every player should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking at officials, in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to talking to the officials.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Prince finds Portis. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And you can just see how confident Portis is inside. I mean, very comfortable there. Feels like he can score whenever he wants to.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Toppin. They need this. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Jackson, the pass to Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. Oh, sweet move. Takes it inside. Oh, look at Halliburton using his length.
Halliburton, such a special player, and his rush hour handles round out his game.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And the dunk by Lillard.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, Once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Portis gets the bucket.
Taking those long strides, Portis able to get a good shot off.
Turner, a screen on Jackson. Halliburton. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks leading by 16. Lillard outside. Launches it. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 4 assists in the game. There's a minute 12 left in the first half of this one. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Portis outside. Prince, the pass to Jackson. Clock at 6. It's Lillard with the drive. And he gets it to go. Lillard's got 18.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And the Bucks with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lillard deciding where to go with it. Over Siakam. Pacers with a rebound. To the left side wing. And here's Turner from the arc. The shot no good. Here's Prince. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks out in front by appreciated alley. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Neesmith out there with Walker. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Shepard in at the shooting guard position. The three. Rebounded by Lopez. Milwaukee leading by 19. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it. Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
The drive by Porter, pass to Lopez. Green in the post. He's against Bryant. And Aaron Neesmith picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Shot clock at 6. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. There's the steal.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Rebounded by Kuzma. And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. 22 was their biggest lead. And the basket by Trent.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Pass to Green. And here's Lopez. Neesmith covering. The finish! And then Bryant with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Really good in the playmaking role. Porter Jr. with the right read in the two-man game there.
The Bucks leading by 21. And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, B.A. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment.
Nembhard, good.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Porter's shot is off. Pacers trail by 19.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Nembhard with it. Count the basket.
Andrew Nembhard.
Kuzma outside. Trent outside. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Over Kuzma. Offensive board. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Walker. Here's the three. Rebounded by Green. Milwaukee leading by 17. Lopez passes to Trent. 1:16 left in the third. From outside the arc, he drops it from range. Trent's got 8 points here in the quarter.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Right side, Nesmith. Here's Bryant. Yes, it's good. Bryant's got 7 points. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Kuzma. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bucks lead by 20.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
Shot from the low post is good. He's got 6.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Pass to Kuzma. Lopez, the screen on Walker. Trent outside. Now here's Green. Still no points. Porter from outside. Walker pulls down the board. Nembhard outside. Connects from downtown.
3.
Wing shot on the way. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Bucks leading by 15. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then it's Jackson. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
Up top, Turner. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
And for the Bucks, they're shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. Lillard with a step. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Once Lillard takes that first step, he's all in. He won't stop until he finds the shot he wants.
Here's Halliburton. Siakam outside. Halliburton against Jackson. Turner passes to Matherin. 4 on the clock. Over Lillard. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. On the take. Oh, he just jams it right over Miles Turner.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And it's Lillard with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's Prince on the wing. Jackson outside. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Counted from distance. Halliburton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Jackson left side. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Turner. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Milwaukee leading by 16. Portis with it, picked up by Matherin. Here's Antetokounmpo, and here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. And then Siakam with the jam.
Yeah, going up and finishing. Tremendous display of athleticism by Siakam.
Lillard finds Jackson. Antetokounmpo, left side. Lillard outside. Pass to Jackson. Yes! Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Prince against Toppin. There's the drive, and a slam dunk by Toppin.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Bucks.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Portis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Prince. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating them to the spot. Well done.
Oh, deflected. Stolen by Siakam. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Toppin against Prince. Toppin goes in. Oh, that's offensive interference. There's 6 seconds left in the final quarter. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying...
about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce. It really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. And it's Toppin in at the small forward. Now, here's Siakam. 3 on the clock. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's tremendous touch from the big man. Siakam proving that floater is in his bag.
Puts up a 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Halliburton kicks to Toppin. Back to Halliburton. Driving to the basket. That one's in, his first shot this game.
How about that take from Halliburton? That's a big-time finish on the drive.
And the Pacers' doors last season trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league. How about the agility of Jalen Suggs to navigate the painted area and finish? Pretty nice stuff right there.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Siakam a screen on Suggs. Kicks it out to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Yeah, I have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner. He said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Fellas?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Suggs. He has 5. And it's sent back by Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Turner. Carter pulls it in.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Caldwell Pope passes to Carter. And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Wagner against Toppin. Shot clock at 6. Carter sets the pick for Caldwell Pope. Over Mathurin. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Halliburton for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Halliburton's got 7 points.
What you love about Tyrese Halliburton is the consistency from the perimeter. This guy can make deep shots.
Here's Toppin driving in, and then Toppin with the jam.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. The Magic again can't hit. Halliburton finds Turner. Outside Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Mathurin passes to Turner. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Suggs. He has 5. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Mathurin. Outside for Halliburton. Turner looking around. Good. 5 points in the game.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. The Magic shooting their first free throw this game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Halliburton outside. From deep three-point territory. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. The Magic trail by 9. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go.
Boy, Suggs gets up off his feet in a hurry, finishes that drive with authority.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 assists now in the game. And Caldwell Pope now atop the key. Wagner wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's about trusting your instincts, knowing when the shot he wants to take is there and taking it in the catch and shoot, Mr. Wagner.
And a wide open look for Siakam. And the Pacers another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Had the space there, but it's offline. Indiana leading by 13. Halliburton passes to Siakam. In the corner, it's Toppin. Halliburton for 3. And the Pacers another 3. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
And there it is for him.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Suggs kicks to Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Baseline jumper. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Knocked loose. Suggs with the steal. There's the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. Suggs has got 14.
Boy, what a burst of speed on the drive from Jalen Suggs. Leads the defender in the rear view.
Here's Halliburton. Orlando grabs the miss. Caldwell Pope left side. Now here's Banchero. Still without a basket. From outside off the mark. Pacers leading by 14. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Outside for Halliburton. Over Suggs. Turner finds Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And this is a guy who is really comfortable with the ball in his hands. Suggs, so dangerous in the pick and roll.
Halliburton against Suggs. Halliburton passes to Siakam. Siakam a screen on Suggs. And so we wrap up the first half. Pacers lead by 13. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Jalen Suggs.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Ryan is out there with Walker. Then there's Aaron Nesmith. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Shepard in at the 2 spot. In the corner, it's Nesmith. Back to Nembhard. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Magic ball.
The Magic trail by 13. Pass to De Silva. Harris outside. Here's Black. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Black's got the first bucket of the third here for the Magic. Pacers leading by 11. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Back to Nembhard. Walker a screen. Nembhard the pass to Walker. Offline with his 3. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Magic. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
And at 6'11", Isaac's able to take a hit and still get the deuce.
Nembhard the pass to Walker. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So, it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. Here's Nembhard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And both free throws good for Nembhard. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Harris kicks to Wagner. Pass to De Silva. Pulls up. The Magic again can't hit. Indiana leading by 9. Nembhard, the pass to Bryant. No good on the triple. Well, Orlando shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Here's Wagner. Sweet little floater.
Wow, you can't let Wagner get established like that. If he does, scoring is easy.
Here's Nembhard, guarded by Harris. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Magic have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Black. A three-pointer off the mark. For Indiana, they've gone 0 of 5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. The Magic trail by 7. Pass to De Silva. Misses the 3. And Doris, when you look at Aaron Nesmith, he is someone that has accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin. And what I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. It's somebody defenses must now account for from range. You love the work put in.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Black kicks to Harris. Wagner with a screen for Harris. Wagner left side. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And some changes here for the Pacers. Carter with a screen on Mathurin. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And always a smooth athlete. KCP doing a better job of drawing contact.
He hits the second from the line. 56 seconds left in the third. Halliburton outside. Good work defensively by Carter.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Yeah, becoming better at setting up his teammates, and KCP delivers that pass on target.
Halliburton for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Suggs passes to Carter. Banchero up top. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Turner. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Over Suggs. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Carter in at the 5 down low. This is out there for Orlando. That one falls.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
And then Carter with the jam.
And forget about finesse. This pitfall is all about the power.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Left side, Turner. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. To the wing on the left. Suggs finds Wagner. Banchero is screened for Wagner. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Halliburton. Takes it out to Siakam. A three-pointer, no good. Orlando trailing here. And Wagner drives in. Turner with the steal. Halliburton with it. Defended now by Wagner. Suggs against Halliburton. Knocked away. Suggs with the steal. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Magic.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And that one, good. Banchero's got the lead up to 3 now for Orlando.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Here's Suggs, and it's sent back by Turner. Banchero looking around. And it goes down 2 points. Caldwell Pope's got 4 points this quarter.
And how about the poise Caldwell Pope displayed on that possession? They needed an important basket and he was ready and willing.
Toppin embraces the challenge, unafraid in the big moment.
Here's Suggs. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Jalen Suggs, a big-time bucket. This guy is fearless.
Halliburton passes to Toppin. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Orlando leading by 5. Out to the wing. Banchero finds Carter. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he skins it one-handed.
And Caldwell Pope pretty effective in that pick and roll.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Let's go. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
And a wide open look from Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Magic.
Yeah, this has got to be one of the most rewarding wins they'll have this season. They could have easily gone quietly, but they fought back so hard.
They really did, and I think it shows a little bit of the character of this group, and that's a testament to them. When things seem to be their most difficult, they have a way of rallying around one another and looking to be at their best.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jalen Suggs.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
No good, unable to end this run. So it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid. K Sports for it and the Milwaukee starting five. Bobby Portis out there with Jackson. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then there's Prince. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 5. And for Orlando, on the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point. Well, Brent, tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist. And the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who? And Damian Lillard one time rising up for everybody.
Milwaukee foul. Dorian Prince. First personal foul. First team foul.
Banchero with a screen on Lillard. Caldwell Pope for 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
You got to stay connected. Caldwell Pope is a knockdown shooter, and he can get it going.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. We discussed the challenges a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo presents for his defense, and coach responded saying he's a handful for sure. I told our guys to make sure we seal up any lanes to the basket and just try to make him beat us with his jumper. It won't be easy, but coach feels like they'll be able to make it a little more difficult for Giannis. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Jackson. Out to the wing. Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. Portis outside. 6 on the shot clock. Banchero against Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from Banchero. The Magic have gone 1 for 3 so far. But Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, once Giannis gets the ball there, you can forget it.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Prince grabs the miss.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And the basket by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got his second basket of the game.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Lillard against Caldwell Pope. A nice shot by Lillard.
And Dame Lillard with tremendous concentration there.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Magic, trailing by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the opening quarter. Always a nice way to start. He takes his first one.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
The drive by Antetokounmpo.
Stay out of the way!
Wow!
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. These are his first free throws of the game.
Second team foul.
The free throw drops for Banchero.
Paolo Banchero.
And Banchero drops them both.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
The drive by Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 8.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And that one drops for him.
A solid jump shooter. Now the defense has to get up on Suggs, or that's going to happen.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. Carter against Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Rips in the layup for 2. 10 points for him.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
It's Banchero with the drive. The 3 from Suggs. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Here's Jackson. Portis, the pass to Jackson. The 3 from Prince. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson.
Well, when he's spotted up like that, Taurean Prince, those percentages go up. Very comfortable on that one.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Antetokounmpo. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Carter in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Back to Banchero. He can't hit that time. Oh, great D that time from Portis. And Carter with the block. And the Magic pushing it up now. Caldwell-Pope against Prince. And that's good. Contavious Caldwell-Pope for 3. Caldwell-Pope's got 6 points. Milwaukee leading by 7. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody. And we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, BA, there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you.
So it's Orlando now. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Caldwell-Pope, the pass to Banchero. Boom! Banchero!
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Carter against Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Carter.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Caldwell-Pope for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo, left side to the inside. Jackson, pass to Portis. Antetokounmpo, outside. Prince against Caldwell-Pope. 4 on the clock. Here's Portis for 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Lets it fly. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Milwaukee leading by 10. Antetokounmpo surveys. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
The Bucks have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Jackson, pass to Antetokounmpo. It's Prince on the wing. Portis with it. Wagner picks him up. Back to Prince. Pass to Jackson. For 3, here's Lillard. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
It's Prince on the wing. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Kicks it out to Jackson. Over Wagner. Jackson can't get it to go. Magic trail by 9. Shot from the wing. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Prince. Portis down low. Guarded by Banchero. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Banchero off the bounce.
He will muscle his way down the lane. Watch out when Banchero comes tumbling by.
And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. And Giannis with the jam.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Over Prince. And it's Wagner missing.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Lillard outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, Lillard laces in a 3.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Wagner with a steal. That one doesn't drop. And so we wrap up the first half. The Bucks on top, leading by 14. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, we've got Kyle Kuzma. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. Then it's Green, and it's Lopez in at the center position.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
The shot that time not on target. Outside, Green. Trent finds Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
It's normal for guys to jump from team to team, Brent, but Kyle Kuzma has displayed real loyalty.
He clearly is starting to value what culture means and respects the time to build that up. He wants to be part of something special. And when you have players start to think that way, sometimes it translates to the court where they're more consistent and more reliable.
Now here's Green. Takes a 3. The shot, no good. Magic trail by 16. Harris with it. Now Porter defending. Isaac's shot is off.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Kuzma, the pass to Trent. Porter against Harris. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. Drops in the 3. Green's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Black, no good. The Bucks leading by 19. Kuzma, right side. Outside Porter. The kick out to Kuzma. Puts up a 3. And they'll get another chance. On the wing, Porter. Back to Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. Second chance effort. Outside for Green. Pass to Lopez. Misses the three. Magic trail by 19. Here's Wagner. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Pretty good instincts right there from Harris. He sees the defense moving, and then he just spotted the open guy.
And out of bounds. The Magic will take it. The Magic have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. And that one good. And so Porter will bring it up for Milwaukee. And the foul on Gary Harris. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
Remaining in the third.
Lopez, the screen. Green, the pass to Kuzma. Again, the miss by Kuzma. The Magic have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And it's Wagner off the drive.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Porter from outside sinks the tray.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Pass to Black. The three is up. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Now Porter fires the three. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Yeah, good up-tempo play by Porter. Getting a little room and pulling up fast.
Here's De Silva, guarded by Trent. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Here's Black. 4-3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now. Porter looks it over. Again, Porter missing. Magic trail by 17. Here's De Silva. Lets it fly. And it's Orlando with another. 23 seconds left in the third. And for the Bucks, they're shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Trent's shot is off. Porter against Harris. Isaac, the pass to Wagner. Out to Harris. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding? And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back with you shortly. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope, and it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Jackson going inside, and the dunk by Jackson.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Got it. Carter's got his first points in this one.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Magic trail by 13. Suggs surveys the D. Carter, a screen on Jackson. Here's Suggs. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
So cunning and effective in screen and rolls. I really like watching Suggs operate in these sets.
Portis with a screen on Suggs. And it's Lillard penetrating. Oh, Lillard just owning the paint.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Milwaukee leading by 13. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Jackson. Antetokounmpo inside. He's covered by Suggs. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Jackson.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Stolen by Carter. In transition, the Magic on the run. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive. Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Antetokounmpo, that's good. Antetokounmpo has got 6 points in the quarter.
Lillard involving his guys, a great passer, and he makes a good decision there.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Here's Antetokounmpo. No good off the back of the rim. Magic trail by 16. For three, Caldwell Pope. Brents grabs the miss.
Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
The shot by Lillard, no good. For Orlando, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Lays it up and banks it in.
Kept moving, never took his eye off the hoop. Caldwell Pope with a grinder of a bucket.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Basket's good.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Bucks.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Suggs, the pass to Caldwell Pope. And it's good. 2 points.
And KCP right now just not backing down.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And Giannis throws it down.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
The three from Suggs. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Orlando with the rebound. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled. Shocked. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian.
We've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Bobby Portis out there with Antetokounmpo. And there's Jackson. Then there's Prince. And it's Lillard in at the 1. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Kick out to Giannis. Turner with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Lillard with it. Portis a screen on Halliburton. Lillard the pass to Portis. Yep, it counts.
When you watch Portis, he's not just a good jump shooter for a 6'10 guy. Bobby's just a straight-up good shooter, period.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Now, Giannis. Following the three-point attempt by Miles Turner. Bounce pass Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Lillard with no one around. Off target from three-point range. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Back to Halliburton. Out to Turner. Shoots over Portis. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
To the middle. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Halliburton finds Siakam, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Lillard the pass to Giannis, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Halliburton for 3. With the teardrop, it's good. Halliburton's got 5.
Halliburton in his bag for sure right now, showing you everything he's got, including the soft touch.
Kicks it out to Lillard. He takes it in. He gets it in there.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Pacers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak. But I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say, Giannis, I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Here's Prince. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Halliburton with the steal. Pass to Mathurin. Indiana moving the ball around. And here is Turner. 2 points. That one goes.
Confident in the paint. Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
Halliburton against Lillard. Screen by Giannis. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Pacers leading by 3. Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
And we talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. We have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
Thank you, David. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 3. And stolen by Siakam. Pass to Toppin. Shoots from 12. Here's Halliburton. Yep, That one goes. Halliburton's got 7.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Toppin against Jackson. With the drive, count that one from Toppin.
Yeah, right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Lillard against Halliburton. Lillard, the pass to Giannis. And a wide open look for Portis. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. 5 points in the game.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Setting the floor for the Bucks, we've got Bobby Portis. Prince out there with Damian Lillard. And there's Jackson, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 5 down low. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
And there's the foul, and it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game. Halliburton for 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Siakam against Lillard. Right side out of the Antetokounmpo. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Prince against Mathurin. Antetokounmpo.
Love to see Turner getting after it on defense, just throwing himself at the shooter and making him think twice about the release.
And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That'll be his second foul of the game. Mathurin passes to Turner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smits, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
Now here's Lillard following the miss by Miles Turner. To the paint, here's Giannis. And the jump by Giannis.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
Halliburton, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Lillard looking around. The Bucks working the ball around. A miss that time would have put him up.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Prince against Halliburton. Prince with the defensive effort. Lillard outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard dishes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo converts, inside.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Sinks the triple.
I really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
Now here's Lillard. Fast break, here they come. Here's Halliburton, and he lays it up and in. And now a three-point Pacer lead.
Great job that time by Halliburton, staying under control. You know, sometimes you can get a little overzealous when you see the floor wide open. He was right in rhythm.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
These Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a two-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that game time. Hey, David, thank you.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass was coming his way, and calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Now here's Prince. No scoring in this one.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Big time slam, Giannis. Oh, my.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
And so it's Miles Turner making things happen for the... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
To the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're measuring up the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
They've got Neesmith. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Shepard. Then it's Walker, and it's Bryant in at the center. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Porter kicks to Green. They get a hand on it. Right wing. Lopez passes to Green. Walker with the rebound. Indiana leading by 5. Here's Nembhard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Nembhard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Lopez outside. Trent against Walker. It's good.
And that trip played out perfectly for them.
And Indiana shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Pass to Neesmith. And the shot goes in. And the Pacers lead by 7.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Kuzma kicks to Lopez. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Green dishes to Lopez. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And, you know, Lopez has such a likable personality and way about it. Just a good-spirited guy, and it's one of the reasons his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Brook Lopez hits them both. Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
And a nice shot by Bryant. Bucks trail by 7. Trent outside. Kuzma with the screen for Trent. And he drives in. Kuzma kicks to Porter. Back to Kuzma. It's stolen by Shepard. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Green, the pass to Lopez. And Porter, here we go. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Inside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so Green will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Lopez. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Green. Bryant has the open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bryant's got the lead back up to 9 now for Indiana. Porter looking it over. Takes it inside. They kick it out to Green. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Green's got 6.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Bryant. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That's on Brook Lopez. With their offensive firepower, have the Pacers Clark maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on, and a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards. Those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. Back to Giannis. It's stolen by Bryant. Shepard, the pass to Walker. Pass to Shepard. Bryant with a screen on Lillard. And it's Shepard missing. Bucks trail by 8. Giannis dishes to Prince. Back to Giannis. Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Bryant, the open look. Wide open shot is on the money. He's got 9.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Pacers lead by 8.
We need you.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Pacers leading by 8. On the court for the Bucks. Torian Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Bobby Portis. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Jackson in at the 3, the small forward. Lillard attacking. Right side, Portis. Lillard, right side. And he banks in the layup. Lillard's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Bucks. Pacers shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Out to Turner. Out to the right wing. Here's Nesmith. Lock at 6. From down in the low post, it goes.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Giannis. And no good. Indiana leading. An even 3-on-3 break. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Drops in the tray.
Good decision making that time by Halliburton. Really smart. The moment he saw the space open up, he pulled up.
Lillard lays it up and banks it in.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Toppin kicks to Halliburton. Here's Turner. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Lillard attacking and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
Halliburton passes to Turner. And here is Toppin, guarded by Prince. And Turner kicks to Toppin. Off target from outside. Bucks trail by 7. Portis in the post. Nesmith covering. From deep, Prince buries the long-range jumper. Prince has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Turner for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Oh, so dominant once he catches fire. Got to respect Turner's ability to score the ball in a lot of ways. You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Turner passes to Halliburton. Back to Turner. Some nice passing here by Indiana.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Halliburton against Prince. Here's Toppin. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Kicks it out to Prince. Misses the layup. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Toppin passes to Turner. Toppin inside. Giannis is there.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Giannis kicks to Portis. The 3 trains the 3-pointer.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Halliburton inside the 3-point line. Nesmith, the pass to Turner. Back to Nesmith. Turner with the screen. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Bucks. Trailing by...
Assisted by
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Halliburton finds Nesmith.
No
question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First team foul at the line for the Pacers.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Now, here is Halliburton. Fires away from way outside. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges.
are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Carter in at the center. Drills it from deep.
Caldwell-Pope for 3.
Now here's Halliburton. From downtown, and he buries his first look.
They're clapping back. Halliburton matching the 3 from the other end.
Carter, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Suggs, and he jams it home with authority.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Here's Halliburton, blocked! All by himself. Here's Caldwell-Pope, and the big dunk at the end of the break.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Seems like every team in the league could use a player like Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah, Brian, look, the term 3 and D at times seems like a backhanded compliment, but not with KCP. He does both the 3 and the D at elite levels.
Always takes the toughest backcourt assignment and more than holds down his own.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Caldwell-Pope, the pass to Suggs. Drives to the hoop, and Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Outside Nesmith. 5 on the clock. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Shades of George Gervin right there. With the defense looming, the timing to flip it up with the finger roll.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. He's got 5.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game now. And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Orlando.
So he gets them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Got to be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
Here's Suggs. And Turner with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. Banchero the screen. Caldwell-Pope with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. Wagner for 3. Orlando again missing. Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. High arcing shot. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Halliburton's got 5.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
Toppin passes to Halliburton. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, nice initiative from Suggs. Seeing an easy scoring opportunity and pouncing on it.
Pass to Nesmith. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. But over and back. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Suggs. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, they'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in. That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Now here's Halliburton. He's got 5. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. To the paint. Indiana with a rebound. And here's Toppin from the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Suggs, no good. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Trailing by 10. Turner, a screen on Suggs. Pass to Turner. To halt the run. And then Turner with the dunk.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. And so it's Orlando up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Halliburton. And it's Toppin in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
And the defense recognizing that Turner can make this shot, which is why he gets fouled.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
At the line, for the Pacers.
And so Turner nails them both. Orlando leading by 3. Suggs finds Wagner. Picked by Carter. Back to Suggs. Clock at 6. Pass to Carter. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
A good decision maker with the ball in his hands. Carter Jr. is a capable and willing distributor.
Halliburton, the pass to Nesmith. No good on the 3. The Magic have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Turner, a screen on Suggs. Halliburton with the ball. Now Carter defending. Knocks it down from distance. Turner's got 13.
And you really want more of this from Turner. We all know how dangerous he is once he finds his rhythm.
Suggs, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Wagner up top. Suggs outside. And Banchero with a screen on Halliburton. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Up top, Banchero. The 3 from Suggs. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
How about Paolo Banchero, Coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
Halliburton with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. And stolen by Suggs. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. And he lobs it up. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Halliburton misses. Magic leading by 10. Here's Suggs. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Sturdy play by Suggs. He doesn't let the hit mess with his shot, and he's going to the line.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Picked by Carter. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs, getting off the floor with such ease?
He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here. And he drops the first.
For Orlando, Jalen Suggs. 2 shots.
Suggs hits them both. Pacers trail by 15. Toppin left side. Halliburton outside. Toppin against Wagner. Now here's Toppin. The D's right on him. From the stripe. It's rebounded by Banchero. Magic leading by 15. The three from Suggs. Pacers with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. Halliburton with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. And Indiana misses again.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And it's Wagner missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Halliburton. Halliburton finishes strong.
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
Halliburton against Suggs. Left side, Caldwell Pope. And Carroll passes to Caldwell Pope. Suggs surveys the D. The Magic need to put one up here. Jacks up a 3. Halliburton with some nice D. Halliburton attacks. And the dunk by Halliburton.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And so it's Orlando. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. We'll be back in a moment.
Fan, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Without question, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope displaying his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
On the court for the Magic, they've got Jonathan Isaac. He's out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Harris in at the point. The kick out to Walker. Fires it. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Here's Black. And he banks in the layup. And the Magic lead by 13.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Back to Harris. The ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds to the Magic. Orlando will retain possession here. About a minute played here in the second half. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Black passes to Wagner. Comes up empty down low. Pacers trail by 11. Bryant, a screen on Harris. Pass to Bryant. And there's the drive. And the deficit down inside single digits. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Here's Nembhard. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Magic leading by 9. Harris outside. Pass to Black. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Black's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Here's Nembhard. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Driving to the basket, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Thomas Bryant. It's his first trip to the line. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Pacers trail by 10. Out of bounds, it'll be Orlando's ball.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
Harris outside. Pass to Wagner. Back to Harris. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Black. Wagner with a screen. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And he makes the first.
At the line for the Magic. Black. 2 shots.
That one misses. Pass to Black. Tries again. Oh, and Bryant with a block. And they're able to recover. 5 to shoot. Here's Black. He's covered by Matherin. Black, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Nembhard outside. Outside Matherin. Gets the 3 to fall. Matherin's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch and shoot ability.
Picked by Isaac. Down low. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Nembhard, the pass to Bryant. Back to Nembhard. Walker, a screen on Harris. Oh, there's the alley! And the jam by Walker.
Go up and get it, young man. Walker's terrifying when he's attacking the rim.
Here's the floater. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Bryant. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Nembhard. Banked it in off the glass. Nembhard's got his second basket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Black. 5 points in the game. That one goes. Count it. Bryant outside. Nembhard with it. Harris on him. And here's Bryant outside. Orlando with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Wagner gets it to go. And now a 10-point Orlando lead.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Shoots. Out to the right wing. Gets it off. And no good. trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Orlando Magic ending the quarter up 10. And it's all. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Toppin in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Good on the second one. Magic leading by 9. Toppin with a steal. And here's the fast break. Turner in the high post. Outside for Halliburton. Into the lane. Back to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
And when given a chance, Turner drains that shot. The defense has to know this and defend him better.
Caldwell Pope. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's Banchero. Banchero finishes with force inside.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Halliburton looking over the floor. Back to Turner. Over Banchero. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Carter, good. And now a 10-point Magic lead.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Siakam outside. Knocked away and stolen by Banchero. Suggs against Halliburton. And Suggs the bucket on the assist from Banchero. Suggs has got 19 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities. Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. He's feeling it. Indiana with a rebound. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now. Puts up a deep 3. Turner, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
There's Nesmith with a 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Magic.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And that one drops.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
Here's Halliburton, and he drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Here's Orlando. They're on a 16-5 run. Caldwell Pope for 3. And Toppin pulls it down. Halliburton finds Toppin. Back to Halliburton. The three is up. Orlando grabs the miss.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
They get the rebound. Suggs, the pass to Carter. Banchero right side. Now Carter. Turner covers. Caldwell Pope for three. Hits a three-pointer.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And here's Halliburton. Fires from way outside. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle.